my name is Jana and we are here at Sydämenpohjasta hair salon in Helsinki, Finland. This is my beautiful model Hanna, and today we will be creating a glowy, diffused look with Inoa Glow. Our base is a level 8. It's a natural. We have a few older highlights growing out at the ends. Okay, so what I've done to start is 3 back-to-back foils, starting from my focus point, using blonde studio bonder inside with 1.8% developer. And my second section, which I've begun, I'm going to put one more foil in here, is about the same width as this section. So I'm starting to rotate from this point. And I'm always using a slice technique to create quite a dramatic lightness. But you could use this with a weave for a softer look. So now I'm ready on this side. So here you see the fan technique. And I'm going to get started on the other side and try to create it quite symmetrically. So now I am trying to create a mirror image on the other side. Okay, so now we're done with our foiling technique. We chose a focus point and began to pivot highlights from there using a slice technique, always doing 3 slices back to back, creating a more chunkier, lighter feel. And I mirrored that on both sides. Now actually I've sectioned with the foils, so the underneath here is going to be one section where I'm using 0.23 Inoa Glow with 9% to create a more lighter area around the front, and then through the back and through the top here we're using 0.8 with 6%, and those are both 1:1 ratio. Okay, so now we've put on our first color, our first base color, which is 0.8 with 6%. So that's 0.8 Noah Glow with 6% developer, 1:1 ratio. And as you can see, even if the hair is very, very short, I like to use my comb just to make sure I get it absolutely everywhere. And remember to have even saturation of color. So if the color is drier in some parts and more wet in some parts, the result is going to be patchy and different. So now I'm going to crack on, keep going, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to alternate with my second color, which is 0.23 with 9%, and that's also 1:1 ratio. I'm going to alternate in between the foils. So I've always got 3 foils back to back, but I have 2 sections here, as you can see. So now I'm going to use my lightest color, which I'm going to use underneath on the fringe area. And then in between these foils, I'm going to use my base color, which is the 0.8, and then go into the fringe area with the 2.23 and 9%. And I'm not too worried about the 2 base colors mixing. They're in the same cool family, and I want to create a movement into the color anyway. So now I have got to my last section, which is the fringe area, and I want an extra special lightness in the front, so I'm using 0.23 with 9%. Okay, so we're done with applying the color. So what we have done is a slice technique with foils using Studio Blonde Bonder inside with 1.8% developer, and that's 1 to 1.5. And we have 2 Inoa Glow colors. We have 0.8 with 6%, which is my base color. And then we have 0.23 with 9%, which is the fringe area. And then in between my foils, I alternated the 2 colors so that we get the 2 colors interlocking within our blonder pieces. And our development time will be 35 minutes, but I will be checking on the lightener in the foils. But as I started with such a low developer, I'm not worried about them. So here's our finished result. What we created is a nude, filtered, glowy blonde with a mix of cool and warm tones. So here we can see our slice technique, bringing a blonde veil, and at the backwash we toned with a little bit of a root shadow with the 8.28 and then the ends with the 10.2. And here we can see the 0.8. And the cooler and warmer tones. And here is our 0.23 with the 9%. So I hope you liked the end result. Me and my model are very happy. We achieved the beautiful glow feel. I had a lot of fun today playing around with the glow colors. I hope you have fun with them as well. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.